Hello everybody, today we're going to be reading The Witches by Dahl. It is my favorite book. I will be reading straight from the book, and I do apologize if I stumble with my words. It might happen more than once, so bear with me. The chapter we are reading is called The Grand High Witch. It is page 34. Let's begin. The next day, a man in a black suit arrived at the house carrying a briefcase, and he held a long conversation with my grandmother in the living room. I was not allowed in while he was there. But when at last he went away, my grandmother came to me, walking very slowly and looking very sad. "That man was reading me your father's will," she said. "What is a will?" I asked her. "It is something you write before you die," she said, "and in it you say who's going to have your money and your property. But most importantly of all, it says who is going to look after your child if both the mother and father are dead." A fearful panic took a hold of me. "It did say you, Grandmama," I cried. "I don't have to go to somebody else, do I?" "No," she said. "Your father would never have done that. He has asked me to take care of you for as long as I live. But he has also asked that I take you back to your own house in England. He wants us to stay there." "But why?" I said. "Why can't we stay here in Norway? You would hate to live anywhere else. You told me what you would." "I know," she said, "but there are a lot of complications with money and with the house that you wouldn't understand. Also, it said in the will that although your family is Norwegian, you were born in England and you have started your education there, and he wants you to continue going to English schools." "Oh, Grandmama," I cried. "You don't want to go live in our English house. I know you don't." "Of course I don't," she said, "but I'm afraid I must. The will said that your mother felt the same way about it, and it is important to respect the wishes of your parents." There was no way out of it. We had to go to England, and my grandmother started making arrangements at once. Your next school term begins in a few days," she said, "so we don't have any time to waste." On the evening before we left for England, my grandmother got on her favorite subject once again. "There are not as many witches in England as there are in Norway," she said. "I am sure I won't meet one," I said. "I sincerely hope you won't," she said, "because those English witches are probably the most vicious in the world." As she sat there smoking her foul cigar and talking away, I kept looking at the hand with the missing thumb. I couldn't help it. I was fascinated by it, and I kept wondering what awful things had happened that time when she had met a witch. It must have been something absolutely appalling and gruesome. Otherwise, she would have told me about it. Perhaps the thumb had been twisted off, or perhaps she had been forced to jam her thumb down the spout of a boiling kettle until it was steamed away, or did someone pull it out of her hand like a tooth? I couldn't help trying to guess. "Tell me what those English witches do, Grandmama," I said. "Well," she said, sucking away at her stinking cigar, "their favorite ruse is to mix up a powder that will turn a child into some creature or a living thing that all grown-ups hate." "What sort of creatures, Grandmama?" "Often it's a slug," she said. "A slug is one of their favorites. Then the grown-ups step on the slug and squish it without knowing it's a child." "That's perfectly beastly," I cried. "Or it might be a flea," my grandmother said. They might turn you into a flea. And without realizing what she was doing, your own mother would get out the flea powder, and then it's goodbye to you. "You're making me nervous, Grandmama. I don't think I want to go back to England." And I am going to be leaving off right there. That is going to be page 36, so not too far away from when we first started. Again, this is The Witches by Dahl. I did hope you enjoyed those little pages I read, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.